Hello, class. My name is Jose Campos, and the topic that I'm choosing for this presentation is going to be stress. What is stress? You may ask yourself that, but there are many definitions to stress. The one I liked is stress is the body's natural response to challenge, demand, and or pressure. It can affect the mind and the body. According to, and I'm sure I'm gonna badger this, is McEwen or Keratosaurus. Stress is not always negative. In fact, stress is a natural biological response that helps us adapt and survive. And you may have heard that before. I'm sure you've heard it anywhere in general psych as well. Is the whole theory of fight or flight. And that's what stress kind of, to me, is what the body's response is. Stress is one part of the emotional system. Stress is also known to affect three emotions such as anger, sadness, and fear. And you can see that on the images below. And as you can tell from the images below, you should know that these come from the movie Inside Out. Now, that movie is very, I feel it's eye opening for adults and children, but also helps us to show that suppressing emotions can also actually increase stress. But throughout the movie, we also see that, if we're able to feel and process our emotions, that it helps to reduce emotional overload, such as the character throughout the movie in Inside Out. Although stress does have some positive effects, I want to focus on the negative effects. Over time, chronic stress can affect mental health, memory, sleep, and even physical health. And you guys kind of know what I'm talking about, especially coming around. It's going to be finals in a week or two, and we're feeling that stress. I want to talk to you guys about it as coming as from an older perspective. I'm a 44-year-old father, husband. You know, I deal with full time work. I deal with my children, and I have to be a husband. There's a lot of things that we can do that we have to do. That's a lot on our plates. But I want to talk to you about stress. I need you guys to sit here and not really, you know, not really dig into it. I mean, don't let those emotions, linger and put them down deep. I mean, I need you guys to, just process and feel your emotions. It helps you out. It's going to help you out in the long run. Also, if you guys can think of any de-stressors, I want to sit here and say that is the best, option. And the reason why I tell you that, as a 44-year-old man who's had three heart attacks, open heart surgery, um, a lot doing having to do with stress, coming from a generation where I was born, we were told as males, to not be, to be prideful, to not showing emotions, to, that crying was weakness, and that we had to do all this, and we kept our stress, and we held everything in and we bottled it up, and then we never released it. So of course, as you can tell, if you want to do your research, Hispanic men do suffer from dying young because of heart attacks, stress, strokes, all that. So guys, I strongly recommend that you guys find a de-stressor. Try not to let those emotions and any of that feel. Go walking, go running, walk your dog. Emotional support animals are very, are there to help you guys. But find hobbies. On my end, there's fishing, hunting. I like to go to the shooting range when I do feel that stress. And I find ways to let it out, and we all are gonna find our ways differently. So I just ask you guys, stay strong, keep doing what you're doing. If you're having those stresses, find somebody to talk to, or just find something that you can do to de-stress yourself. So, again, God bless you guys. I hope that you do well in our final push and just finish strong. And let's not forget our references, correct?